So I have a 2011 BMW E9X M3 with the competition package that includes the electronic dampening control, EDC suspension, and then I recently added Bilstein coilovers. If you haven't seen that video yet, check it out. So when you don't code out EDC, this is the warning that you get when you start the car. EDC malfunction. So you hit OK. And then you start the car. You get that little triangle right there next to the miles per hour. And that's pretty much it. So the EDC will give you a warning every time you start the car. If that warning is annoying, then you want to code out EDC. If you can live with it, so just let it be. But today I'm going to be coding out EDC. Unlike the BMW F80X M3 M4, if you change suspension and you don't code out EDC, your car is going to be stuck in comfort mode and you can't use the M1, M2 buttons. So on the F80X chassis, coding out EDC is pretty much mandatory. On the E9X chassis, you pretty much don't have to code out EDC if you can live with the warning lights. Even with EDC not coded out, I can still use my M button right here. I press my M button and MDM mode comes on. So you really don't have to code out the EDC on the E9X chassis, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So everything works as normal, besides getting that error light only during startup. To code out EDC, this is what I'm going with. It's an Android app made by BimmerGeeks called ProTool. And I bought the master license, which includes the diagnostics as well as coding feature. Just to code out EDC, you can get away with the coding feature. You also need a cable or a Wi-Fi adapter to match the car, and BimmerGeeks sells it on their website. I'm gonna hook up my CAN Plus D cable and I have an adapter to hook up to my Android phone. Right now the app is connected and I already unplugged my EDC module in the trunk. So now I'm going to step one, I'm going to go to the vehicle, multi-ECU. I'm going to go to vehicle order, click on that. And then I'm going to go to edit. Would you like to back up the current vehicle order? I'm going to say confirm. I'm going to go stock, EDC, confirm. So now I already backed that up. I'm going to uncheck 223, electronic dampening control. Uncheck that. Actions. Hit save. I'm going to do both locations. Change to view effects 3. Would you like to change them now? And confirm. If there's an airbag module, I'll uncheck it, but there's no airbag module. So I'm going to recode. The selected control units will now be factory coded according to the new vehicle order. I'm going to confirm. So now it's going to recode it without EDC. Alright, I think it did its thing. Let's hit dismiss. Let's go dismiss. And now let's go back to multi-ECU. And let's read any errors, scan for faults. And no errors found, no errors found, no errors found. Alright, so no errors found. So this one says message 0326 reception EDC status. I don't know what that means. Click on that. No fault in sites found for this area. Okay, let's see. So no errors found. Alright, so let's cycle the ignition on and off. Gonna give it a few seconds. Alright, let's see if it works now. Press the ignition. Let's start the car. Alright, no EDC error warning. So success. The only thing is out of the little triangle, but I think that has to do with setting the time because it basically reset everything. With the engine on, you can see there's no more EDC error. And that little triangle is gone from the speedometer. So now it's all good to go. So that's how you code out EDC on the E9X chassis. Pretty simple to do with the BimmerGeeks ProTools. Now I'm going to find some other things to code. Here's a code start showing that the EDC code out was successful. So no EDC light error. And I also coded out a couple other things. I coded out the disclaimer for the navigation iDrive, and I coded out the seatbelt gong. So the coding was successful, and I can still use my M button no problem. And obviously EDC doesn't work anymore, but I can still fully turn off traction control holding down the button. And you see traction control is fully off. And then I could turn traction control back on, hold it down. So the BimmerGeeks ProTool is a pretty cool app, super easy to use. I'm not affiliated with them whatsoever. I just think their app is super easy to use. Coding is not trivial. If you don't know what you're doing, you can screw up your car. And by no means am I a coding expert. If you have any questions, reach out to BimmerGeeks. I'm sure they can help you. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.